I have to see how this looks like. Right now it's just about to do the coaching. I was like a few minutes late. I could have been less late, but I was trying to see how to do this. I don't even know if this looks very well. Just wanna see how this stream looks like, baby. Okay, now it says I'm live. I'm hiding the minimap pretty much with my face. Okay. Okay. All good. So now I can see exactly what I'm doing wrong. My face is not important, so I'm gonna make it as small as possible. Like this. Maybe less. Not really too important. Okay, let me know if you see this screen in a very slow way or something like that, so I can fix it. Okay, I think now we're ready. We should be ready now. So let's go back. The coaching is gonna start 1:10 p.m. Okay. So I cannot really see. Okay, no. Now I can. Okay. First time I do it like this is kinda awkward. First thing I noticed is that you had a duo, and my advice will be try to avoid duo unless your duo plays something that has synergy. So your duo likes to play AD top champions that carry, so that is not very good. Like, if it doesn't have synergy, it's not worth it unless he's your best friend, and yeah. Invading with the team is good. Especially if you had a strong level 1. Yeah, I saw it. Don't worry. Okay. You didn't guess. That is bad. You shouldn't go with creep pots. It's always better to go the refillable. Like, you're just wasting gold right there. G doesn't need the extra sustain. Okay. There is a small chance Hecarim could invade your red because you invade his red. And you don't know, you don't have any ward. So if you have to do it, you should tell him to place the ward. But I think you guys use the wards, so he cannot even do it. So he should just check it. He shouldn't go straight to lane. Yeah. Right now you're kinda... Okay. Star blue to red. I'm not a very big fan of this because you don't have Ignite, so doing team bait without Ignite versus Ignite Hecarim, it could be very risky, it could go very bad. He's gonna win the 1v1. You should try to use one add-on, thank you, so you can know if the enemy is close. Because when you get the aggro from the red and you press alpha, if anyone is close, the red is gonna move. A cheesy gank. I like it. They are pushing. So it looks kinda free, but your team is level 1 I think, and they are level 2. So they cannot really follow very well. It doesn't seem to matter. As soon as Sivir flashed, you should have gone for the Karma. Because then she can just get away. She didn't even need to flash. Hecarim, he ganked up. Yeah, he stole your red, as I said before. You already used the creep pots. Very early on. I don't know how, but... You're ganking a little bit too much. I'm pretty sure he was dead. Let me see. You had red buff, right? Yeah, he was dead. He had like 1 HP, so... Unless he used pot or something before the fight, that Yasuo, he was meant to die 100% sure. Yeah, he doesn't have a pot. So he was dead. Right here you flash for nothing, just to speed up the fight. Okay. I don't like this playstyle a lot because you're trying to spam a lot of ganks. You let the enemy team invade you kinda for free. When he's not supposed to be able to do it. Like he's a Hecarim, he cannot do it unless you let him do it. And you play a very aggressive playstyle even though you're going with flash. Like when you go with Conqueror, you don't really wanna be spamming so many ganks. Like these ganks are going well, but it's gonna be very rare. But he's a coward. Yeah. So you can tell like you had a lot of gold, you got 1 kill, 3 assistants, like 3-4 camps. Well, 3 camps and maybe you took some lane farm. And you probably had a lot of gold, but you keep invading even though Hecarim, you kill him and he likes the raptors. So he's gonna go to this patting. And he has the mid laner, like, you get a lead but you don't use it. So you just give away your lead and you don't really do anything with it. You were supposed to choose recall or just try to fall clear your own jungle. Like, let's just say, if you invade and you cannot kill the enemy jungler, just like that, or 1v2, then don't do it. That Hecarim was so weak. He was supposed to be able to beat you. But well. Let me do something real quick, it's gonna help me. Just a little bit though. Okay, so I'm just gonna say... Hecarim is a very bad champion at doing Drake, so when you see an Infernal, that is something that you care about, like... You wanna do the Infernal Drake every game. Unlucky. But you also wanna be clearing the Crocs and the Raptors as much as possible. Like you can get a lot of gold and experience. Like Wolves and Grom are like less important. You can still do them, but afterwards, you know? Right now the problem here is that you are trying to play topside. Maybe this works, maybe you can dive with a very big wave. I cannot see a lot. But as I said before, you had to play bottom side. So in this case, when I recall, when I died, I would have done my Crocs, my Raptors, my Wolves, and then try to find a way to do the Drake. Because I know he cannot do it. Hecarim cannot do the Drake, so I don't have to feel worried and go straight forward. But right now you're playing a lot in the top side. Like, in this kind of game, I wouldn't do the Scuttle and I will go for the Drake and just let Hecarim do the Scuttle so I can get the Drake for free, you know? I will bait him. I will be like, okay, you can take it, I go for the Drake, you know? I like the Drake. I think right here you get maybe Blue Razor. And you can do the Drake and like... No, not yet. Rip. Yeah, I know it's flat, Dilo. I check. Euro PGG. Right here the problem is that even though you had 1 kill and 3 assistance, you still don't have your Razor. And every game in which you get 1 kill and this many assistance, you should have it minute 7. So you are not farming the way you should do. You should be farming more. Yeah, as I said before, you have to do the Greg. Just do it, baby. Right, you will never have Ignite. Nice. Okay. Yeah, this is not something you can do. Before you fight this, you need to remember something. First, you decide to go with Flash. So in this case, let's just say it in the nicest way possible. Hecarim, he's a man. He doesn't need to run away. He goes Ignite, and he's like, you die or I die. You know, he doesn't give a fuck. You go with Flash. So you really don't have the potential to win 1v1s after some point. You know, like you just don't have it. Like level 2, he's gonna beat you. Level 3, he's gonna beat you. If he has Ignite. So because you play with the pussy Flash, like Flash is pretty much for running away or just chasing 1 kill, then you don't have the potential to fight him. And most important, it's not just about the summoner, you can see the items, he has Warrior, because he got like 2 kills and 3 assistance. So he has the full jungle item completed, he decided to go with Red Smite, and he has the Ignite and the Ultimate. So you can see that before you jump, I think you had a War. You can see that and you can tell, okay, I don't have my Blue Razor, he has Warrior, he can just one-shot me. Like, I cannot go for Hecarim unless he doesn't have Ultimate, Ignite, or Ultimate, or E. Like, if he tries to use the E to kill someone and then the E just gets cancelled, then you have like 20 seconds to kill him. But before that, he can just one-shot you. Like, he could have even done it better. But yeah. Like, when you go Flash, you don't really go for this fight with the enemy jungler when he can actually beat you. Like, Ignite Flash makes a very big difference in these 1v1s. Very big difference. And you should try to respect it. And I tell you too, because that is a fight that you chose to you choose to have, you know, like you actually said, I can win this, I'm going for it. And you couldn't win it. And a good G, the biggest difference between a good G and a bad G is like when you know that you're gonna win or lose before the fight even happens. Like you don't die for nothing, you farm. If you feel like you're gonna die, then you farm. Because you had the choice. You could have gone for your Grom, Wolves, Raptors, and not die. You didn't have to die. Okay, so as I said before, I like to do my Crocs always first. Like the pattern that you are doing is kinda awkward because I can see that you always are trying to gank. Maybe you were feeling like your team they will get gank and you were trying to counter gank, but you are making your pattern very awkward. Like this is like a Chinchao pattern. So the next time you try to clear your jungle, you are gonna have to do Wolves, to Grom, to Raptors, to Crocs. It's never gonna feel very well. And with Master Yi, that is almost never worth it. You almost always want to fall. You really want to fall clear. And then gank. It is like 4 camps, gank. 4 camps, gank. Or invade. Or objective, like the Greg that you did before. I can see you're just waiting for a counter gank. Let's see how it goes before I say anything. I think this is not gonna go very well, but I may be wrong. Just letting you know, I haven't seen the Hecarim for like 40 seconds in the map, so you did this thinking Hecarim wouldn't be turned. Because Aatrox, he has the ultimate, but he's like 30%. He's very low, so he's gonna get one shot before even getting the reset. So you are relying a lot on the enemy jungler not to be there for a very risky play. Like, I thought you were trying to counter gank, but I don't think that was worth the risk. Like, it went well, but that is not gonna go very well most games. You're dead. You see what I mean? You're in the wrong spot, they had a Hecarim, you die. That was supposed to happen in top. Exactly what you could say. Let me see exactly what happened there and how you could have avoided it. That is why I use this speed, because I can check twice without losing time. Wait, what? Okay, wait. So, you don't have prior mid. Your top laner used to TP in the top lane. Let me explain something. You want to get the Grakes, you want to get Infernals. So if you're gonna play with a duo and he has TP advantage, like he actually has the TP, and the GP doesn't have it because you did a gank, so that is something very bad, because you just went top, made a very big play, a very big risk, so the GP will use the TP. Like, I don't know if you get me. Like, you just did a gank top 1 minute ago, and GP had to use TP because of that. So, that was a very good play. Why? Because now you had the TP advantage. Right before the Drake. So, if you try to go for the Drake, you are gonna have the Aatrox, and they won't have GP. And that can make a very big difference. So, Aatrox right here, you should tell him, like, try to come with me to the Drake, straightforward, or go top and TP afterwards, because he can go to the Drake, team fight, and then TP top. You know, like he's walking straight. Or he can go top and then TP, but he decided to TP top. So all the time that you spent top, it was for nothing. 100% for nothing. Because your Aatrox is top, GP has ultimate, so GP, even though he's 1 and 2, low on CS, he's gonna do more than Aatrox. So you should try to tell your top laner, hey, I just went up, help me. We take the Drake, we get the team fight. Why? Why this is important? Because the enemy team is not gonna let you do the Drake for free. So this could be a 5v4 if you guys make the play happen. So it's not just about a Drake. You guys could take 4 kills, a Drake, and win the game right here. So I know this is talking about the top laner, but you play with a duo, you need to tell your duo, do this. Like you need to be playing. You need to play as a team, at least with your duo. No one else. I don't care about anyone else. So now you have the mid laner. I don't think you have prior bottom. The problem about playing bottom side right now is that your bottom lane is very behind, I think. The enemy DC has Infinity Edge. I think it's kind of equal, actually. And Yasuo has a full item, so he's very ahead. Really very ahead. Yasuo is very fed, dude. So at this point, you need tabbies. They have 40D and a Karma. Okay, so you are around the river for pretty much no reason. When you don't have prior bottom, you had the Leona, but Leona is engaged champion. So Leona, everything she can do is she run away like this, and you have to pray. But wait, I still don't get it. How did he get top in 1 second? Or this is whole book? Oh no, I feel so stupid. I swear to God I saw something. Wait. When I go back, it doesn't look like this. I'm not crazy, right? Yeah, I'm not crazy. This is a book. Across is top. It says he doesn't have TP. But then he has TP. Oh my god, this is so confusing, dude. Oh my god. Well, let's just say he was supposed to TP a little bit earlier, you know? He was supposed to do it a little bit earlier. You know? And the enemy team played that very well. But still, you were not supposed to be right there just like that when you don't have prio and they can win the team fight in 1 second. You need to respect that. Like Hecarim, Sivir, Yasuo ultimate, you guys get one shot before the fight even happens. Just like that. My god, I was crazy, dude. Okay, let's see what you do next. I was so confused. You keep... Every game you seem to be patting bottom side. You're not patting toward your Crocs and your Reds. Like, let's just use some... Why don't you do the wolf first? Why? You need to do full clear. Or you're just scared. I think you're scared. And with a very good reason, actually. Not good enough, though. Okay, let me see it again. You could have won this or not. Okay, so you can see the enemy team is around here. Hecarim doesn't have ultimate. He's not very healthy or with a lot of mana. You don't have the DC. You have the mid laner. I don't know where the enemy mid though. Oh, the mid laner is here. And you had his under ultimate. To be honest, you should have fucked this. Like, fighting this, it was worth it. And maybe going here first, it was good because they were gonna steal it. But you're not really making a choice. That is not a good thing. You are walking in circles. And I still don't understand why I couldn't see the enemy team doing to blue when you had a pink. They are doing it here, I guess. So yes, you can see like mentally, like the enemy team is doing the blue like right on the edge of your jungle because they are very scared of a fight. Because they had the Yasuo top. So right here I think there was a very good chance for a fight. And you should have gone for it. Or just make a decision instantly because you are taking way too much time. Like you are like walking to here, to here, to here, to here, to here, to here. So when you go bottom side and you go for that blue and you can actually make a fight happen when the Yasuo is top, then maybe you should do it. Or just don't go there. Like don't waste time. I know you didn't have the DC, but at least your ADC, she was on the way. And this is an important thing because I'm not 100% sure, but after the team fight that you lost, no one recalled. Like they got like a lot of skills, they got extra gold, they got a turret, but no one recalled. So you can see Sivir, she only has the Infinity Edge. Maybe right now she can get a Phantom Dancer or a Static. You have to engage fights. You have to engage as Master Yi. You cannot be always behind your team. That is the worst playstyle. You have to be the one to start the fight. Because if you always play behind your team, then you get kind of fucked. So what the fuck? Okay. So what I'm trying to say is that Sivir has a lot of... They had a lot of gold without spending, you know? Like, they are fed, but not yet. They had to recall to get fed. So right here, this is your chance. You can get 700 gold from Hecarim, 700 from Sivir, 600 from Karma, because they still don't recall, like they are not really that strong. Like you are kinda equal in items to Hecarim. Like he's only 250 gold ahead of you, and well, 1 level. So you are not really that behind. You can actually fight until blue. But as I'm saying, you have to do it or not do it. Because you are just walking in circles and I don't like that. You are just wasting time. Because if you don't fight here until blue, then they just get to recall and they get 2 times stronger. So you lose your chance to actually have a good fight, you know? Okay. You could place the war before. Placing the war after you already did the red is kinda useless. Okay. See what happens next. Okay. You are very behind.
Red team's turret has been destroyed.
Your bottom lane is gonna die a lot. Hecarim has Moby Boots, he has a lead. But who knows, maybe the enemy team doesn't abuse that and they just fight to the Herald. I'm thinking about what will I do if I'm 6k gold behind the enemy jungler. Okay, first thing I would have gone Tabis. You recall and you get a pickaxe. It was better to get Tabis and a pink. 10 times better. Second, this is low elo, so I will just be taxing my team. I will be taxing someone. I will be taxing bottom lane, mid, top, anyone. If I don't have a jungle to clear. And with taxing I mean a split push. Now you have to pray for a team fight. 5v5 on dirty turret, you cannot really be going crazy. Let's see how this goes. The enemy team doesn't overextend, okay. But I don't know how they feel about the split pushing. Like, you have to do it when the enemy team cannot hard engage. Because your team loses very hard. Don't ult touch zone, dude. Nice try.
Red team's turret has been destroyed.
Very risky though. I don't know if that is good or bad because I think you were actually dead right there. That was your thing, I think. Good. That was good. Good. Yes! Go! Dax! Go and do it. What you're doing is taking your farm! Don't do a he never again. Right here is Yasuo. He's gonna be alone for like 2 seconds, maybe. Yeah, 2 seconds. Maybe you are a little bit too early. And your duo is a pussy. He pressed 1 Q and he lives. But you press alpha too early, I think. Or maybe it was because the minions. I'm trying to analyze as objectives as I can. He's trying to land the Q with the knockup. He missed, I think. You land a full Q. That does full damage, I think. So that is good. You didn't wait because you... It was... This could have gone so well because your Q was actually very good because you get the 4 bounces on Yasuo. But is your top laner, he stays closer, then he takes the turret aggro, and you guys kill the Yasuo for free. So don't do that person ever again. Yeah. I respect what you did right there. I'm just really wait. You're getting games alright, yeah. Very good. Very good. Yes, file clear, baby. You have to Inferno, you can win this game. You just need the Tabis. Tabis and Randuin, most likely. Okay, this is a stage of the team fight, I guess. This is when I only care about the team fights. Nah, you're bad. You're fat. Until I see a team fight. I will tell you to do something crazy, but the best thing that you can do is just a split push and try to hope for the best. But you need to get Tabis. You need Tabis to do it. You could start a Baron, but I'm pretty sure you die. He's dead. Tell me you're recalling for Tabis. Well played.
Red team's turret has been destroyed.
Somehow I knew that was gonna happen. Okay, let's see again. Wait, what?
Red team's turret has been destroyed.
Okay, let me analyze. Your team is pinging. Don't start the Baron like this. You should have gotten closer. Attack once and then Q so you can dodge the first attack because you're already low, you cannot be tanking for free. And then you get fucked by Deceiver. Let's just say you should have been a bit more patient. Where is your Aatrox? Oh, he's right there. He was supposed to recall and then TP. So right here the call after you guys get these few kills, it was Aatrox recall. Or maybe he can sustain the Baron, but I don't think that is gonna happen. He doesn't have the death dance. Recall and 10 TP the Baron. So you can be full HP and tank. And try to play that in a very patient way, you know? I think you could have even done this color, or it just appear. I think it just appear. Yeah, it just appear. Did you ever activate it?
Red team's turret has been destroyed.
Yes, it is. Yeah, that is just mechanical misplay. Right there. I don't care about what your team does. Wait, what? Okay. I'm confused, but what? You're going Tabis and Rando is nice. I don't like the fact you let Hecarim just take mid for free. You should be going to stop Hecarim. You can actually kill Hecarim, so why are you just bottom doing nothing when Hecarim is pushing mid alone? You're giving 2 inhibitors when it should having only 1 maybe. Okay, let me see how you die. Slowly though, this is a team fight. I think you alpha too early. Yeah, well, fuck. Well, now I have to get a kill. You got to 1 HP. Okay. So I'm trying to really understand how you got to 1 HP. You got hit by Sivir. My only advice is these kills, they usually look very free. Really very free, but they usually are a trap. Because even if you get the kill, then you are dead right afterwards. They usually are a death trap. I think you're fear. Like they come, but you... or I don't know. I cannot even see chat. I'm not really gonna tell you what to do right there because to be honest, I cannot see. I cannot really see good enough. So choose. Don't get baited an alpha for 1 kill that is already dead. I know you get the reset, but you don't get the reset if you die. Yeah, then just make him go Lulu, dude. He doesn't have to do anything. He just follows you. And he just press E on you. It's easier. You know? You engage, and he's your best. He doesn't have to play Aatrox. Ever again. With you, at least. As Master G. If you wanna play Grace or something like that, then yeah, he can go Aatrox. Yeah, this is exactly what I will do. I will be more manly on fight Yasuo. I think I know exactly what happened, but... Okay, let me say it this way. As Master G, I would prefer to go like a crazy moron, especially in low elo. Attack the minions, get Ginso stacks, and then 1v2 because they think I'm alone. And I wouldn't really like to fight without my Ginso stacks, even for a surprise fight. So right now this is a surprise fight on which you're not gonna be fighting at your 100% because you don't have it stacked. And you wait too long. I don't know why did you wait so long. Like, if you start this fight, let's just say, when? Right here. Right here. You get out of the bush and you start the fight. Why? Because right here he doesn't have any minion. He cannot run away. He doesn't have flash, so he gets fucked. But you wait and you wait and you wait and you wait and you wait. You had to flash. And now he has minions. And Yasuo with minions is the most annoying champion in the game. You're like, what do I do? What do I do? What do I do? And he just... Like, you had to make it happen. Like that. Like, you had to think fast and say, I'm gonna fight here. Because if you spend like, oh, he's walking. Bye. Okay, I'm going! Flash! Like, no, that is not okay, dude. That is not okay. You had to be decisive. I don't know. Just ignore that. I think something should happen around here. I just wanna see the team face, I'm honest. I'm not gonna tell you how to farm the stupid minions in the base. That is just useless. Like, I'm not gonna tell you because I'm Danijrm, I will split push a specific lane and get a 1v9. No. I would just be doing the same that you're doing right now. I will get the Baron because I cannot do anything about it. I will just wait for the team fight and see what happens. You got random, is nice. Elixir because it's the last fight, I like it. You have to focus in this team fight to stack Ginson, the minions. All too fast. Okay. So, just gonna tell you what I will do, okay? You're walking. I will attack this minion once. I will attack this minion once, and I will have like 2 or 3 Ginso stacks on my way. And if the enemy team starts to fight or my team actually lands some CC, then I will be fighting with my Ginso almost fully stacked. But right now you're using ultimate for nothing, because you don't want to use your ultimate like that. You're not gonna get a single reset if you do it like this. Even if you engage and you get a kill, you're not getting a reset. You're not doing it. It was too early. And now you don't have your main tool for teamfight. Like, if you press ultimate to fight without Ginso and chase, that is a very bad ultimate. So now you get chased, you don't have anything to fight, you press Alpha and you die instantly. I don't even... Like, yeah, like, game over. Okay. Yeah, we have to see the next one. The next one. Oh my god, this one is longer. You got creepers again. That is not good. You are not playing duo, I like that. Design invade. If you are the one who makes this call, then I don't like invading this way. I don't like it, but it went well, so... I will invade enemy blue. From this side of the map, though. This is my YouTube. Why, what? Okay. But still, your invade went well. If I were you, I will try to use a ward level 1 and then swap to my red trinket. I'm not gonna tell you where to start. This game seems... Try to kill the small ones first. Like, if you start blue, then you can attack the small wolves 2 times and 1 Q is gonna kill them. You need to use the more. You can expand the right now into jungle. You have to use it more often. And once again, don't use repots. I'm gonna say it this way, I don't really know how did you use the creep pods if you had double jungle item. You shouldn't be losing HP. Like, yeah, nice gank. I think he ended though. Like, when you had Machete and Talisman, you can clear the whole jungle without losing HP. So I don't understand how you use the creep pods and even level up Meditate. You should have gone 2 points in Q, because you should be able to clear the jungle full HP. So you're wasting a lot for nothing. You didn't take the scuttle. That's okay. I don't think it was worth it though. If you're not gonna be diving top, then it wasn't really worth it to go for that. It was better to recall and go bottom side instantly. So you could avoid that. But it's happening right now. Let's just say you wanna play around the break. Right here, the enemy jungler, he still doesn't buy anything. Bottom lane, I don't know. He does a gank, and the enemy bottom lane gets a kill. So right here, you were not supposed to use the plant. It was to realize they will be recalling. They get the kill, he still doesn't recall the jungler, so he's gonna recall. So you can get the Greg for free, you can solo it. So that was the play right here. It was just to go for the Grey because it's free. The enemy thing is in the fountain. You have to use it more. You're not using it in the jungle. You lose a lot of HP because you didn't use the smite even though you had two smites available and you are not using it. I don't know how you won this game, but let's just say Cho'Gath is not gonna carry the enemy team, and Nautilus is not gonna carry your team, and ganking Cho'Gath is not as easy as it looks like. So you are wasting time by patting top all the game and trying to make something happen there. Unless Cho'Gath plays like a suicidal monkey. In my opinion, the best play this game is try to play bottom side and use the TP and use the ultimate of Twisted Fate to make plays. 4v2. And then get the Greg. You get the Gregor. Like, that Greg was yours, but you gave it. You're patting top. Cho'Gath is playing very aggressive, like a suicidal monkey as I said before. Nice mastery. Nice dive. You did well. Now for clear and pat for the bottom scholar. The enemy disease fed, so you have to be careful with that. If you get a Q brown, if the brown lands he lands the Q on you, then you can die instantly. You're in a very good spot to carry. The only problem is Tristana with the brown. Nice. I like that. Mid bottom lane have prior, so you cannot go for this color. That is good. You didn't suicide for nothing. Now, just keep up with bottom lane. Your bottom lane is too behind. They are 0-3. You don't want to play around there. You took the blue. Twisted Fate hates you. So he's never going to help you. Don't expect Twisted Fate to be a champion in this game. So just go top, play around your strong lane. It's not very strong, but you have Blue Razor, Cho'Gath is going Rhodos Age, so you can kill this kid like 5 times before minute 20. You can take the Herald and break the top lane before bottom lane actually destroys your game. Yeah. Play top lane. You don't want to play around a 0-3 DC. You don't want to do it. It's too late. Some people might say you have to abuse the Corki because he doesn't have cleanse versus Twisted Fate, but as Master, I don't give a fuck about that. I wouldn't ultimate or use a smite, but it was necessary to save Nautilus. But then again, I don't care if he dies, so... Now this is a good pattern. You kill top, you do the objective, and then you fall clear. You're a coward. I mean, I know you were scared of the bottom lane, I know. But still, sometimes you have to be a risky boy. I don't think they even knew you were there. This is not Diamond or Challenger, people don't think that much. I think that Hera was free. Let me say it once again. You miss Rockin'. Didn't you even... Okay, let me wait for the fight. It should happen around here. You have Yumi, she's broken champion. They don't have Tristana, so this is a fight without defend ADC. You took way too long to realize what was happening. Yumi is the MVP here, actually. Nice alpha, you dodged the Brown ultimate. To be honest, I saw the Herald and I don't think they actually care. I don't think the enemy team care, but still, like, the safest play when you are the most fed champion, then yes, it may be to just play it safe. But once again, I don't think the enemy team care. But yes, I'm not gonna say it was bad. Let's just say it's more or less, you know. It was good and it was bad. You need to sit in the meeting and see they actually care that I'm here or not. Annoying kid. You don't have pride, you don't have anyone around the map. They like you. They had the card capacity, so you have to be careful. I'm pretty sure I don't need to see this slowly, but let me see it once again how it happened. They are annoying you, they are invading your blue, you are playing a lot like a pussy. They actually invade you. You have Yumi, they are getting kinda wrecked. The enemy team is stupid. Nice alpha on the target that is alone. I think that was more as an int from the enemy team. You're wasting time chasing, you should be just invading and then the Greg is available or gone? He's gone. Just go for the Herald, baby. Herald! So it is at this point of the game on which you have two choices. You can teamfight or you can choose a split push with the Yumi, your Ginso and Herald and win the game 2v5. You know what I will choose. But you have to do it. You have to make a choice. A split push or teamfight. I would prefer a split push. With Yumi. Yeah, for clear, just for clear. But let's see what you buy. Let me see the items. Buy what? I'm almost pretty sure you didn't have to waste ultimate for that. You need to make a choice faster. You are walking in circles, and I don't like that. You have to make the choice. Do I farm or I go for my ground? You have to make the choice right there. Yay. This is a team fighter. Where I will go? I will go to Sterak's or Wizend, most likely. Yeah, Sterak's or Wizend. They have true damage from Cho'Gath. They have magic damage from Corki and Cho'Gath. So Sterak's will be very, very useful, or I could just go Wizend because it's very broken. GA? I will only do it if my goal is 100% teamfight. This is a split push with GI. So GI was a very bad purchase. Get Alright. Coward. Wait, what? Wait, more armor? This is not necessary. You had Tabis, you had GI, you don't need more armor. You don't need it. You have to go Sterax, Death Dance, or Withstand right here. So they got the Baron. This is what we call as a useless split push. You may split push, but then you just run away and you just get complete control of the Baron. So that was a bad split push. Because they just feel like you recall, so you're not gonna be there for a while. So they get it for free. Like your split push has to make real pressure. If you do it, then you recall and then you leave the area, then you give it away. Okay, let's see the team fight. Let's see once again. I can see it on this speed. Wait, what? It took really that long. Okay, first, you need to get closer. You need to maybe try to attack these minions so you get the Ginso stacks. First, this is your reset. Killing Cho'Gath is gonna help you kill everyone else. But you have to secure the kill with Q, because he can flash away. I don't think you did it. Then you Q the Brown. And he used the ultimate. Like, you didn't use the Q to dodge anything. Choose instantly to try to kill Brown. And that could go very bad because he has flash and then ultimate, then you press Q, he flash or he W's to an ally, and then he ults, and you die right there. Like, if the enemy team was more ready to one-shot you, then you will be dead because you alpha too early on him. You didn't alpha for Cho'Gath even though he had flash, but you alpha too early for Brown. You could have gotten one shot right there. Right here it's just... the Brown and Grace? Yes, 100%. Yes. Yes. If you didn't have GA, it would have been even easier. Like, you were in a split situation, you had like 10 kills. You can 1v2 100% when you had the Herald as well. And you knew there was people bottom. The thing is that if you think that you're gonna lose the fight, then you can just invade. You can invade and then you can be doing the Grump and then the Brown or someone else is gonna face check and then you can start a fight with Ginso when they don't expect it. But if you do the split push, you take one turret with the Herald, only one turret, and then you leave, that was the worst split push of your life, because you took one turret with Herald, recall, and take a Baron. Useless. Like, you could have, even any support could have done that. I'm being honest. You need to care more about Ginso. I just saw you use the Q once again instantly. You didn't even auto once. I'm gonna tell you, you can cancel the attack animation with Q. You can attack and then Q instantly. So you can get close to someone, attack, Q. And before you even finish the animation of the attack, you already are in alpha. So this time you do more damage per second. You increase your DPS, you dodge abilities, but most important, you start Ginso. Because you killed the red and you only had 2 Ginso stacks. This is plat. You know, you only had 2 Ginso stacks. So if someone gets close, you don't have Ginso. Why? Like, why don't you have it? There is a reason not to have it. Like, You need to make this always. I need to have Ginso if I can. So right here you choose Alpha and you are playing without your best item, you know? Like, it doesn't make any sense. Like, Ginso has to be a part of yourself, dude. Don't tell me you are going... Okay. It's like, this game is on live and you heard me. Why are you going armor? Go with Zen, Death Dance, or Sterak's. And now you are selling the armor and going with Zen. I love it. I love it. You didn't ultimate, that is good. I like on hit. I like it. Let me see. I don't like to say anything about mechanics, but let me see how this went. Okay, you need to make this a habit. When I walk towards graves, I will do a side step, like, let's just say, or walking or stutter step. I will attack the red and go for graves. At least one time, because you can do it. Like, you can attack and move instantly. You can cancel the attack animation, but still attack something. So you will get closer to him with a Ginso stack, at least. You didn't have to alpha this early. That was a very bad play. And he got your red. You had to attack him first and then alpha. And as soon as he smite you, that red was for you. That red was yours. You had a mountain in this game. Like, I don't know how you are so ahead and so behind at the same time. Okay. You had mountain. You had to make a call. Next Baron, we are on the Baron, we start the Baron, and we fight with my Ginso stack. We can actually melt the Baron with mountain. Why do you go armor again? Why? I'm not gonna say anything about that. That's a split push! Go, baby! I mean, what? You're just going for the kill, dude. That wasn't worth it. Fight with Ginso, stack, and one kill is not gonna make you win the game. Like, you're chasing, maybe you know he's alone, maybe you know there's people top, or they're dead. Oh. And he's fucked. It's still too risky. Like, I don't know if you know that he doesn't have ultimate, but what I will do right here is I will push bottom and then I will see if I can die to Cho'Gath with Ginso stack. If I feel like I cannot do it, people is gonna reach on time, I'm gonna die, or something like that, then you can steal the Crocs and do the Drake. Like, you can actually do objectives and you don't even have to use ultimate for it. Or, if you feel like you can kill Cho'Gath on time with the minions and the Ginso stack, then you can kill him very quickly, you don't even lose HP, and then you can kill anyone else who comes afterwards. And you get even more than one kill. Like, but right here you use the ultimate for one kill, then you are low, and let's see what happens. It's an empty kill, you know. Let's see what happens. You don't get Crocs? Crocs is like one kill, dude. Crocs is like 200 gold. You got the Greg. Okay. You are not on the Baron tempo. You're recalling when the Baron appears. And they almost did it. You are taking way too much time. You sold your item once again. You are selling items a lot. And you are not on the tempo, as I said before. What a broken champion! Okay, so let's recap. You take a very empty kill bottom lane, so you don't have the ultimate when the fight starts on the Baron. Because if you see this very well, you are right here and the enemy team is on the Baron. Right here they are. And you don't have ultimate. That is a problem. And you're on the base. So this is shit tempo. Why? Because you don't get any important item. You don't get anything good. You actually sell the cloud for HP and elixir. And you could have done that a lot earlier. Like, you lost tempo, and the problem of this is that since you are not on the pit, the enemy team can do the Baron or start a team fight, because Cho'Gath has the pit. So Cho'Gath is actually there, you are not there. They can start a team fight, 5v4, your team lose, and you don't get the Baron. And that Baron was yours. You get too late, you are wasting time for nothing. For nothing. Like right here, all your team could die. You are the carry. You are 15-1. Your team is behind without you.
Shut down.
You could have dodged that, but I don't wanna say it. That is okay. You alpha too early on the tank. That is not okay. You heal? I like that. I like that. I like that. That is exactly what I would have done afterwards. Perfect. Mechanics! Okay, let's see this. Let's not skip anything. You don't have GA anymore, so just split push dude. You can push bottom or you can push top. You need to tell Yuumi if you can. Yuumi, can you marry me? Can you be my wife? I will love you forever. Leave Ezreal, he's 2 and 6. I know he's like Justin Bieber and he looks like that. But trust me, I'm more handsome. Follow me, I will give you the free LP, you know? I know what you think. Okay. I don't like the item, but okay. You're a pussy. Don't do this! This is what I meant. You are waiting for your team to do something and you're just like 10 meters away from the fight when you had like Tabis, GA, Deathmans, and Wizen. You are the most tanky person on your team, dude. And you're playing it so scared. Like, if you're gonna play like this, the team fights, then just go and split push and be a man and 1v5 so you get some balls. Like, it might sound bad, but trust me, you are playing extremely scared. And the best way to get brave is just go split push and 1v5 every game. Die and die and die and die and die. And then you get a pent and you're like, so you start the fight by yourself. Because right now you are just like, okay, I'm just gonna wait for my plat teammates to do something. Like, that is not the way you climb, dude. You're just waiting for other people to make the plays for you. Like, you are 20 meters away from your team, dude. If your mindset right here is, my team is inting, we had to be around the turret, we don't have to overextend like this, then just gonna split push. Because even though your team is inting, your team is on the middle of the lane for no reason when we had the Ezreal dead, you are not doing anything. And you had the Baron. And with the Baron, you're supposed to push. So if your team is just doing something stupid, then I can tell you, you could be around hitting the bottom lane, pressuring the second tier turret. Already, you could be right there. You have been wasting like 1 minute over here. So yes, like, you need to do something with your time, dude. "20 meters away from your team, dude." The more I say this, the more I get depressed. I understand why you are doing it, but as I said before, study your mindset and choose a split push. Because you are not doing anything. And yes, I understand that you are worth 1k gold, so you wanna play safe, you don't wanna die for nothing. You win this. I think. I thought that you could have won that because you had a mountain and you have Master Yi and Twisted Fate. He has Leash Bane so he can one-shot the turrets, but the enemy team has Tristana. But I still think you could have won that push. If you guys make it way harder, you know, like... I just think so. It would have been better to die instead of doing nothing. I don't say that you had to die when you split push. I just say that you are not doing anything with your time. Like, split push is the best strat with Master Yi, and I know that sometimes you are gonna die, but that is the best way to improve. Like, you have to see the map, you have to split push, you are bottom, and you see there is one person top, to mid, they might bring two people, I can deal with them, I can kill them, so I just go for that, you know, like, I can win 1v1, I can win 1v2. If you feel like 5 people are coming, then you go back, like fall back, and then restart the push, because you make pressure. The enemy team needs like 4 people to kill you. So that is a very big pressure. And your team has a Twisted Fate, and as I told you before, if you tell Yumi to marry you, you tell Yumi how cute she is, how much you love her, she's gonna follow you and you can actually 2v5. It was a very good call, like as I said before, I think you could have ended the game bottom, but still it was a very good call because Corki, he doesn't have TP. So you guys got the attention of the Corki and then you guys forced a 5v4, and that is something good. Now you have to just play around the next Baron. Just steal the enemy red, reset, and get the next Baron. Why did you run so far away? Why did you mess your tempo like that? You could have gotten the red, recall, and go for the Baron instantly. You are not in the Baron when response for no reason. I didn't see what happened the last 30 seconds, but I'm 100% sure you could have done it, recall, and get to the Baron on time. You are always bad on tempo. This is not the correct tempo. Why your team is on the Baron and you are not? Maybe a team fight happened bottom because I see the Nautilus died. But still. Every time you don't have ultimate, you should split push. Because you cannot team fight without ultimate. So it is all about making pressure, because even if you don't have the ultimate, when you split push, the enemy team doesn't really know it. Or they are not really aware. Or they don't really care. So if you know that you don't have the ultimate and they try to bring one person, then you can still win. If they try to bring 3 people, then you can just run away before they even arrive. Like, you still make pressure. You just play around your pressure. Because in a team fight without ultimate, you're useless. But I'm pretty sure you don't need ultimate to push a wave and hit a turret. Just saying. You don't have TP, they have 5v4. Cho'Gath is very low for some reason. You ultimate too early. You should stop doing that. Like, this is what you should have done. You hit the Baron, you are fed, they get close, and they die. Because you had King's stack. You don't have to be chasing people with ultimate. You don't have to do it. You need to stop pressing ultimate for no reason. It is as easy as this, dude. They get close, and then you fight. Just imagine if you had ultimate. You will be alive. Okay, let me see how you felt that. First, you were supposed to have ultimate. You were supposed to. Second, you tunnel vision. Very hard. You had King's stack. Right here, you have to make a choice real quick. Your Nautilus still anti-Q, anti-Brown. You can attack the Brown. You can do it. You can attack him. He's on your range. You could have dodged the Cho'Gath Q. So first you had to focus the Brown because right there he's the easiest person to kill. He's the closest person and he's 2 levels behind. So you can get the reset even faster. But you decide to focus the Cho'Gath, who he wasn't stunned anymore. He got a Twisted Fate W, but he has Mercury, so he's not gonna be stunned anymore. He can actually answer. It was better to try to hit the Brown and then see, can I kill the Brown instantly or should I alpha to someone else like a carry? Because if Corki gets close enough or Tristana gets close enough, you can one-shot them. Or if they try to use an ability like Brown Ultimate or Cho'Gath Q, you can dodge it. You didn't dodge and you made the wrong focus. And it's very, very important for you to kill Brown in the team fight because he lands one auto and you're gonna be dead. Because of the passive. Like, you cannot allow Tristana, Graves, and Corki to proc the Brown passive. That is a death sentence. Okay. I don't give a fuck about your thing. Just being straightforward. Last team fight. Farming, farming, farming. This game, it should have been better. I would prefer something besides this. Aesthetics or Death Dance. And GA, well, you wanted to team fight though. I wouldn't go GA though. But it's not a bad item. It's not bad. Yes! Me likey! Second attempt! This time you had ultimate. You are losing the King's stacks way too soon. That was bad. You got very pressured and you decided to choose go for the enemy team when they were not close enough. You had to be patient, you had to fight with King's stacks. Very early alpha. You died, right? Yeah. Okay, let's just recap because this is the last team fight that we're gonna see. Right here, you left the pit. You had King's stacks, the enemy team is getting close. You are just stacking and you are not losing HP. The enemy team is like 1 mile away. They are not even on the river. And you left. They are not close enough. You can actually end the Baron and then start the fight. They are not close enough. Graves is here. The Baron is like 4k, 5k. You can actually end it with your team. So why did you leave it? Makes no sense. Yeah, the Master G maybe likes to funnel with that tactic, so. As I said before, you alpha too early. Cho'Gath eats you instantly and, well, let me see, you don't have anything. You're getting invaded to alpha too early. You are fighting without Ginso stacks. And you just insta Q when you are gonna get 1v5. This is a problem in positioning because you are in front of the whole enemy team and your team is not close enough to help you. So you just get one shot. You have meditate. Right here, the correct play it was to just meditate and try to heal before going back into the fight. Because you can see how the smart look like. And then your team will be nice. And that's it. Okay, so I'm just gonna make a small, very brief what is at the Holy 2 games. First, you don't abuse the bug of the crickets. I already saw your PGG. I could just see that you like to play a lot of duo with someone, and I don't think it's worth it. You can see it real quick, I guess. Try to make the questions right now. I don't like the flash. Flash is for food. I'm gonna tell you honestly, if you are someone who is very afraid to split push, who likes to invade in a very aggressive way, and is always playing like a puss into team fights, then you should be going with the pure ignite, because you have to force yourself, dude. Because flash is not for invading. Flash is good for team fights, but in a more aggressive way. It's making you play bad. It's making you play bad. When you go Ignite or TP, you become a better G player. Ignite can help you to invade, and split push TP. Mostly Ignite though. I just think you need to play with more balls. And more split push. And you need to, let me see the OPG real quick. What do you have? Don't take this rune sucks. It is the worst rune in the game. When you die to the enemy support. If you give 1k gold to Brown, then that is 100% worth it. Or if you die for something important like an Ace, or a Baron, or an Elder, or an Infernal. But you cannot be playing like a pussy. Stop going this is not worth it. You only go with HP runes when the whole enemy thing is maybe AP, or they had a lot of true damage, but almost all the time you want armor. Attack speed, damage, and armor. And don't go with this. It does nothing. You can go with Ghost Poro or Zombie War. I prefer Ghost Poro. I think you would prefer Ghost Poro. Don't go Frozen Malletary for trolls. You are going a lot of GA because you like to team fight. Stop doing it. GA is not that much as a good item. Yes! Win by yourself! Fuck the team. Just go split push and say, this is my game. Full mute all. I don't give a fuck about my team. You know? That is the best strat. If you're gonna play the team fight, then just go crit, dude. Just go crit, because I'm gonna tell you this very straightforward. You are playing like a crit player. You are playing behind your team fights, just waiting for a pick, press alpha, one shot, and try to never die. That is crit, not on hit. On hit you play like a man. Like a very big man. And what else? This is disgusting, never play Udyr again in your life. Okay. Udyr players are disgusting. Yeah, you're abusing a lot of J. I don't like it. That is a team fighting item. Trying to see if I see anything else important. Okay, and I think my last advice is try to ban Kha'Zix or Jax. Because I can see Jax and Kha'Zix are open on your enemy team. I don't know why you're banning. I don't know it. Okay, I found it. Let's just say when you play versus a team with a lot of healings, you are supposed to get anti-healing. You know, the AD item, 800 gold. You can get anti-healing because if the enemy team has Aatrox, Warwick, a Yasuo with Conqueror and ADC, and a Janna with the ultimate, They had like 5 ways to heal themselves. So you had to choose. This game I will go with anti-healing and ignite. Both. You don't even go any of this. So you had to do it. That is the only way, that is the best way to play Master Yi, dude. Why do you play Master Yi if you're gonna play with the team? Like Master Yi, you have to do it this way. You farm, and you only gank for free kills. When you learn this is actually free, this dive is free, doing this counter gun is free, or this person is playing in a suicidal way, you try to get fed by doing that, invading, killing the enemy jungler. You have to play to kill the enemy jungler. Mostly. That is why I got ignite. You have to control him because if you invade and he cannot gank, then they don't have a jungler. So you don't have to worry. And you have to try to control the scuddles, do the Gregs, because the Gregs they are like one camp, so you get actually ahead in gold and experience. You have to do the Herald, play around the Baron, because even if you play so selfish and you get a lot of farm, minute 20 you have 3 Gregs, you have a Herald, you have more turrets, and you get the Baron. So you are doing something for the team. I never ban Evelyn. That is not a champion, I think. I think you can just go with Silver or Mercury or Tenacity or Wizened, and she's not a champion anymore. She also has a very weak early. Can just invade early. Level 1, level 2, level 3. Just invade her. I think that is all. I don't see anything else I can say. And lastly, where's it? Tell your friend you become into a main Lulu top or I don't play with you ever again. And that's it. I'm Master Yi, obviously. Just being honest. So I think that is all. It has actually been a little bit longer than what it was supposed to be. So I should take a break right now. Yes. So that was the coaching session for Night Leader or LCS Jungler. My last advice that I forgot it is, if you use this name, this is my opinion, XX is not a very good idea. It doesn't make the name look better. And every game you fall behind, your team is gonna bully you or gonna flame you because you are called LCS Jungler. And that might affect you mentally. So, but that is up to you. I wouldn't care though. Last question. I would just say Cat Life is a psycho and very stupid player, so don't see Cat Life ever again. And that is an advice from high elo where everyone is tilted. If you play Master Yi and you are around low elo, I think Plat 4 is low elo, then you can carry almost every game. You just need to improve yourself. And yes, you have to win more than 50% of your games to climb. Just gonna say, don't care too much about the advice of tilted high elo players. They are just tilted, they are just stuck, they might be Diamond 1, Master or Challenger, but they just are tilted. And they just hit a wall, you know? But Plat is not a wall. You can actually climb Plat. It's very easy. You just need to improve yourself and don't think, but Cat Life, he cannot go from top 180 to top 160. It's very hard. It's Challenger. Like going from rank 200 to rank 180 is like going from maybe like bronze to silver. Like, you cannot compare. Like, there is so much room for your improvement. You can improve a lot. It's not like Challenger, it's very different. So that is the difference. Like, when you're Challenger, You can work all the day and maybe you improve like 0.01%. When you are plat, you can work all the day and you can become 2 times better than the previous day. Okay, so thanks to you. And bye bye. Thanks everyone for watching this coaching session. I might take it to YouTube if you're okay with that. I see you guys later. Bye bye. Love you. I'll see you guys later.